Hey everybody. Well, we are officially in week 3 of the semester. All right. I just had to wipe my camera. It was a little blurry, so hopefully you can see me a little clearer now. Okay, so we're in week three of the semester. Let's do a quick recap of what we had going on last week in week 2. I did not record a new video last week, but I did have one from last fall, which was essentially all the information you needed. So you needed just to read and familiarize yourself with these articles here. The actual annotations and notes for them are not due until October 3rd, so you can kind of work on those slowly over time. You needed to read Plato and the Allegory of the Cave. You needed to read this introduction as well as the actual document, the story of the Allegory of the Cave, and submit that. This is kind of step one in the Plato Allegory of the Cave paradigms discussion and activities. Then you needed to just watch the Allegory of the Cave lecture video here. There are some other relevant videos that were linked there as well. And then post your answers to the questions in the Plato discussion. So you were just needing to do these two things first, then posting your answers by Friday, September 13th. And then for today, Monday, September 15th, we had a couple articles to read, one called Choosing a Topic, the other one called Developing a Proposal. I wanted you to also read this page called the thesis. You can submit notes for extra credit if you would like to. However, it's not required. Couple articles here. These articles will be read in Module 7, but I wanted to include them on this page in case you wanted to get a head start and read those now, just for your own benefit. Then we had the claim of fact topic proposal due today and your post in the claim of fact thesis workshop. So in the topic proposal, let's open that up here. I do have a template that you can use. This will take you to a Google Doc where you can make a copy. If you would like to, you're welcome to use this. You don't have to use it, but it's pretty straightforward here. Someone asked about the COV and COP only questions. COV stands for claim of value, COP stands for claim of policy. So you don't need to answer those for the claim of fact. Okay. Claim of fact, the shortened version of that is COF, claim of fact. Okay. So you needed to do the proposal. The last element of the proposal is a working thesis statement. So that is basically what you're posting here, your working thesis statement, as well as one potential source. Again, you're just posting this week. The replies in these discussions are not due until next week. So let's move on to week 3. This week, by Friday, I want you to just read the source evaluation assignment page and watch the video that explains the assignment. Please make sure you watch the video because for some reason, students get really confused on this assignment. I don't know why, but this assignment is related to your claim of fact essay. So you're going to choose one potential source for the claim of fact essay. The video is down below. And you're going to research about it. You're going to research who wrote it, who published it, what sort of information does it include, how trustworthy is it, right? The credibility. So you're assessing all these things about one source that you're going to use for your claim of fact essay. Okay, pretty straightforward. Be sure you read the page thoroughly and watch the video. Okay. All right, next up is Module 5. This is locating and evaluating sources. Please read, and of course, you're going to be active reading, annotating, or taking notes. However, uploading your annotations or notes is optional for this assignment. It's not required. You can get up to 10 points extra credit for submitting your annotations or notes. Then you're going to reply to two classmates in the Plato discussion. You're going to reply to two classmates in the claim of fact thesis workshop. You're giving feedback to your classmates about their thesis statement, helping them to make it better, asking questions to help them clarify what they're talking about or what their stance is. You also should read and watch the information here on this page that is on my website. Looks like I need to update that, but other than that, I think everything is good on here. So this is just all about MLA format. You should hopefully already know how to properly format a paper, how to format a works cited page, what sorts of things you need to do to properly cite in text your sources. But this is all just information, resources for you, some visual, some video, some articles linked there at the bottom. So whatever your learning style is, there is something for you. So no excuses for mistakes with MLA format, okay? It's not that hard. Just pay attention to the details, take your time, double check everything before you submit it. All right, next up, you need to start researching for your claim of fact essay. You should work on finding credible, legitimate sources that you can use in your essay. You should be looking through the Chaffey College library databases. Okay, so these links you need to look through, go into the Chaffey College library, search for your topic, and start research. Okay. If we look ahead for next week, we are continuing to research, find credible sources, work on the source evaluation assignment. There is another reading with annotations or notes due, and you have a claim of fact outline due next Monday, 2 weeks. All right, I think that that's pretty much it. If you have questions, concerns, please feel free to send me a message. I'm also here on Zoom every Monday, pretty much from 7 to 8 p.m. So you're welcome to hop on and talk about anything related to the class, assignments, readings, essays. I'm happy to chat with you and give you feedback, help you in whatever way you need it. So please don't hesitate to join me. And other than that, I will see you all next week. All right, bye-bye.